forward to this.
Everybody, welcome to the Geeknd Live. We go again. Your Thursday starts right here. I'm Jamie. Welcome to this stream. Every week we come together to talk about the latest Star Wars news. Usually there isn't any, but we still do it anyway. And if you're new to this channel, then it's a Star Wars channel. So subscribe for interactive streams like this and also other content as well, including interviews, trivia, all kinds of things. So hello to all who are joining today. I hope you're doing well. And in this week's Alleged Entertainment, we are going to ask the question, what is the Tales of the Jedi? I don't have the answer. Only Lucasfilm do, but we'll at least talk about what we do know. And also a little bit of speculation from the mouth of a certain Hayden Christensen as well. At least some words he said that we've turned into speculation, because that's what we people of the internet do. So a couple of hellos before we get going. Hello if you're watching in the future, aka the replay. Hi, drop us a comment. And if you're here live, then say hello in the chat room. Chat room's kind of old school, isn't it? This is not an AOL chat room as far as I know, but I do still have an AOL email address. I am one of the last men standing, the last humans standing, I think, in that department. Although I can tell you that, and I'm not name dropping for the sake of it here. I just think it's important information that Kevin Smith and Chris Jericho both also have AOL email addresses. Not sure if I should have said that. Anyway, hello to Jane Flakes. Hope you're doing good. And Explaining Computers. I think this is 4 now. You've got 4 stamps on your loyalty card, all right? I've still got to figure out what the reward is at the end and how many. Did we say 8 last week or 10? Anyway, you got 4 stamps. Hello to Gaz Nottingham, the first hello there of the evening. And yeah, the chat does seem very quiet this evening. Don't know why. It does seem very, it's a lot more quiet than normal. I can see 3 people alive right now. And I think that's you, Jane, Explaining Computers, and Gaz Nottingham. 9. Okay, we'll agree on 9. All right, 5 more to go. So let's bring up the first story. And there's only 2. Tonight. It is going to be a quick stream, so maybe that's not the end of the world, as it does seem to be so quiet, because I got a deadline. I got to finish tonight for the morning, and I'm behind on it. Anders is here. Anders is here with the second hello there of the evening. You've lost your crown, Anders. Normally you get in there first with the debut hello there of the week's stream. All right, then, let's ask the question, what the devil is Tales of the Jedi? Again, I don't have the answer. Don't at me, all right? You're going to have to ask Lucasfilm. Or probably you could ask them and they won't tell you anyway. You'll have to wait until Star Wars Celebration, because I believe this had leaked a little while ago anyway, but it's been kind of double leaked now. So, i.e. confirmed now. Tales of the Jedi. So this was accidentally leaked today or yesterday, actually, I think it was, by the Star Wars Celebration panel schedule. And this is what we know. So again, the panel schedule for Star Wars Celebration Anaheim has revealed a new animated anthology in the galaxy far, far away. And that is pretty much all we know. The rest that we can do is all based on speculation. But I'll read a little bit of this article from Gizmodo, a little bit of bedtime reading for you. I'm a storyteller. That's what I am. Star Wars animation is everywhere lately. From the climax of Clone Wars, that was a while ago, to the arrival of the Bad Batch, to things like Visions, Galaxy of Adventures, and Galactic Pals in between. But there is another. Tales of the Jedi. What is it? We've got no idea. The new series, described as an animated anthology, has been inadvertently revealed by the panel schedule and seemingly since vanished from the website for next month's Star Wars Celebration Anaheim, debuting on Saturday, May 28th. That's the panel, not this new series. Tales of the Jedi will be an anthology of shorts, so a bit like Visions, which was also shorts. Now, what we know about the panel, it will be attended by Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, and Ahsoka producer Dave Filoni. So that perhaps suggests that the series is in part overseen by him and Lucasfilm Animation rather than something like Star Wars Visions, which was a series of shorts, but that used various talents from multiple Japanese studios to develop their own individual stories. The article continues, that's all guesswork, though, because we don't know anything about the series except its name, which actually leaked a while ago. And the fact that it is now a panel, or now has a panel with Filoni at Celebration, that is new information. And like I said before, pretty much confirms the old leak to be a good leak, a confirmed leak. One of those leaks that you want. There are leaks that you don't want. Believe me. I'm at that age now, I think. There's zero details on when it's set and who it follows. For all we know, it could follow Jedi of the High Republic. It could follow the generals on the front lines of the Clone Wars. Hell, it could even be set after Return of the Jedi or the Rise of Skywalker and follow either Luke or Rey as they decide what the next chapter of the Guardians of Peace in the Galaxy should look like. Yeah, there's no need for expensive, occasionally dubious de-aging technology, to use Luke again, Mark Hamill as Luke again. You don't need to worry about actors not wanting to come back. Should Daisy Ridley not want to come back, you can get somebody else to voice an animated Rey. So yeah, there's a lot of options with it being animation. I kind of, as somebody who actually only saw the Clone Wars fairly recently, I'm yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it, but I don't particularly feel the need to visit that era again. There's a lot of that era, especially in animation form. We've got more Bad Batch coming, for example. So I think it would be cool to either have like Visions, to have lots of different stories, different time frames, different characters, or to go way back in time or way into the future. That's what would interest me with this. But it sounds cool. It sounds cool. And the article does go on to also mention the fact that Tales of the Jedi is a name that is familiar to Star Wars fans because of the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi 35-issue comic book series from Dark Horse that began in 1993. So let's see what's happening over in the chat. Oh my God, 10 people are here now. Welcome to the rest that have joined since I last popped over. Let's say some hellos again. Straight out of Coruscant, hello to you, my friend. I hope you are doing well. And is that Madden Two Swords, London, Baker Street, in your profile picture of you in the Millennium Falcon? I know it's the Millennium Falcon, and you sat next to Chewie. I know we want to believe that, but in reality, were you at Madden Two Swords, Baker Street? Caleb, hope you're doing well, mate. You have finally made it to a stream after a long time. About to graduate college, so I'll soon be able to pull up more often. Nice one, man. I wish you the best with finishing college. Do what must be done, and then come back to the streams. But good to see you today, mate. The Sarge is in the house. Hey to you, my dude. I feel like we will get a Visions anime spin-off. More Visions, at least. I do think that's something that seems to be generally positively received. And I don't understand why they wouldn't further explore that. A kind of what if thing would be good too, wouldn't it? Astromus, hello to you, matey. And Jane, we know how you feel on this subject. Who cares about Jedi? We want takes from the Sith. It's possible, though, isn't it? You're going to love the Acolyte series, aren't you? And hello there to Alexandra Starr. Hope you're doing good. It's always nice to have a hello there. We've had a few already, as we should. Glenn, the geeky hippie pun lord, to use his most recent name, which I think is stuck for. Well, you weren't here last week, were you, Glenn? Still not forgiven. But I think you had this the week before. Please don't forget to check in at the like button as you arrive. Click or tap on it once before joining. Don't do it twice. And have a great evening, night, morning, or day, and enjoy the show. If you have just joined, it's a kind of quick stream tonight. We'll be done within the half an hour mark because I got a deadline for the morning that I need to finish tonight. I've got to be a grown-up for a few hours. Yeah, Yeah, sorry, Glenn. Glad to see you've been using your imagination, my friend. Explaining Computer says this suggests that season 2 of the Bad Batch may be the last. They have never made 2 animated series in-house together before. Yeah, I didn't know that about them. I'm not disputing this, by the way. I am a newcomer to the animated side of Star Wars, so I just genuinely didn't know that they've never made 2 series in-house together at the same time before. But I think you're probably right there. Regardless, with Bad Batch season 2 maybe being its last, I don't know how much further they can go considering the time frame with the characters. I don't know. But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if it was the last. But I guess we might find out quite soon because well, allegedly it was coming in May, season 2 of the Bad Batch, but I can't see that happening now with no announcement. And why would they want to release it at the same time as Kenobi? You know, give it its own breathing space. Peter, hello to you. You're not on time. You were actually 7 minutes late and contributed to the very quiet start we had in the chat. But hello there. Nice of you to join us at last. Right. Gaz Nottingham says, I was impressed with Mark Hamill in the animated Forces of Destiny. He voiced Luke in a new scene with him talking with Yoda. I can see a follow-up message there. David, also late, 9 minutes to be precise. But again, I'm going to forgive you on this occasion. Welcome. We did have a very quiet start, but it's good to see more people showing up. And if you are just showing up, it is going to be a shorter stream than normal. We're actually going to be under 30 minutes just because I've got grown-up stuff to do tonight before the morning deadlines. And yes, don't forget to force push that like button, please. So we have just talked about Tales of the Jedi. What might it be? What would you like it to be? And we are going to finish off in a few moments once I've caught up with the chat messages with an extra Hayden Christensen tidbit, because why not? I forgive you, Glenn, and I'm sorry to hear that you had a migraine, but good to see you back this week. Dave McKay, hope you're doing well, dude. Bad Batch, 6 seasons and a movie. Confirmed. Explaining Computers. You heard it there first from David McKay. 6 seasons and a movie. I'm liking the ratio of watching people to likes. Okay, yeah. What are we on? 11 people watching, 12 likes. Is that woo? I don't. How is that possible? I mean, someone just dipped in, gave it a like, and dipped out again. You're only 4 minutes late. You know, there's a lot of tardiness this week. I'm disappointed in a lot of you this week. I think it was just me, Jane, Gaz, and Explaining Computers just chilling on our own to begin with. Sorry, Alexandra, start to hear that you have a headache also. I hope it wasn't brought on from the stream. David says, I thoroughly enjoyed the Bad Batch, if not for just the live stream recaps, aka the chat batch, which you did the logo for, David. Looking forward to covering Kenobi with all my geeky friends. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Any ideas for names for reviewing it? Yeah, I'm terrible with names. Chad came up with a terrible one, didn't he? Where's Chad, by the way? We're not going to use Chad's one. And who knows, I might Photoshop Jamie as an Inquisitor. We'll see what happens. Yeah, David, I actually am going to send you that email, by the way, next week that I've been talking about for a while in regards to the other thing. I know I keep saying it, but believe it when you see it. I'm here. I'm two-timing you with Depp. Oh, the Depp Heard trial, though. Okay, Powder Girl, fair enough. That's probably more dramatic than this stream, which seems to be giving people headaches. Anyway, let's go over to the second, the story, inverted commas, as always, these days. Obi-Chat Kenobi. Could be. It's the only one we've got at the moment. Completely discounting Chad's one. That's why it's the only one we've got at the moment. Hayden Christensen hints at more Darth Vader after Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, we'll get into what he has said to trigger such a dramatic response, because to be honest, what he said does not really equal that headline. However, there is a slight hint, but I think it probably leads towards something we already pretty much know about, as opposed to there maybe being more Darth Vader in the form of a standalone series, which, by the way, I would be down for, but I don't think that's what Hayden's hinting to. If he's hinting to anything, we turn the most vanilla of comments into sensational headlines. Sensational headphones here on the internet. So Hayden Christensen hints at more Darth Vader after Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is on comicbook.com. Star Wars fans are really excited, enough as it is, that Hayden Christensen is returning as Darth Vader for the upcoming Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series. But the actor recently noted that there's a lot more about the character that could be explored in the future, seemingly leaving the door open for more appearances as the figure. Given Anakin's connection to Ahsoka Tano, there are rumors that Vader could be appearing in Star Wars Ahsoka, though the nature of the character means we likely won't get a series focusing solely on him, even if he appears as a threat in the upcoming adventures, such as Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is what Hayden said. The extent of this journey, I think, remains to be seen, Christensen shared with Total Film when discussing more outings as the Sith Lord. But what a privilege to get to come back and do this and to be a part of this journey. Now, Hayden appearing in Ahsoka, I actually thought was officially confirmed, but apparently in this interview with Total Film, he wouldn't comment on it. So therefore, it's all but officially confirmed, I would say. So when he hints to more, I do really think he's talking about the Ahsoka series. It would be cool to have a Darth Vader limited series like the Kenobi one apparently is. And I feel like, yeah, okay, the nature of his character does limit what you can do in terms of timelines, but there is still a lot you can do, right? There's the Darth Vader comic book series, so to warrant a full series of comics, okay, different to a TV series or a streaming series, but still, there are stories that can be told with this character. So, yeah, again, I don't think Hayden's hinting that we're going to get a Vader series as such. I think he probably is hinting towards an appearance, whether it be in flashback form as Anakin again with Ahsoka or as Vader in whatever form, flashback again as well, I suppose, or visions or who knows what. But yeah, I think that is the more likely option. It is cool, though, that Hayden is really getting to play Vader now. I mean, I hope physically he pulls it off, because he only had a brief moment in the suit, in Revenge of the Sith, of course. So that's cool. I'm happy for the lad. I don't know what you guys think. Would you like more Vader? Would you like a Vader live action series, or maybe you think there's potentially too much Vader with that appearance that not everybody's particularly happy with in the Kenobi series? I can see Vader for Andor. That would work. That would absolutely work. It would completely work to have Vader, Tarkin, and Palpatine in Andor. It would not feel shoehorned in at all. I'm going to pop back to the chat now to see some more comments. Jane's got a headache too. Yeah, well, if you watch the Savile doc on Netflix, you are going to get one. Yeah, and yeah, probably going to get some bit more than a headache. Vomit-inducing, I imagine. Alexandra Starr's just busy. Not stopped since 6 a.m. I only sat down now for a chill, so feeling stressed, hence the headache. Well, I hope that you can relieve that symptom on stream tonight. I'm just going to head down a bit. So I saw Power Droid Girls shout for Vader in Andor. Gaz says there is an opportunity for Vader, Hayden to appear in Andor, Ahsoka, and others that are possibly in pre-production. If Hayden is keen to do it, then I would think Lucasfilm would also be keen to utilize. I agree. Grogu's the cash, whatever the species called, cow thing now. But Vader still brings in the big bucks, the casual fans as well. Jane Flakes adds, Vader live action would be so cool. I love me a big dark Sith Lord. Also, something else that Hayden said in that interview that I read, he was asked if James Earl Jones will be back to voice Vader in Kenobi, and he would not comment. So again, I think that means it's all but confirmed. Right, everybody. I think I've caught up with the chat. If I missed anything, copy and paste it back in the next minute or so, because I think we're going to wrap up. It has been a quiet one tonight, but good to see a few more people pop up towards the end. I hope the headache's clear for everybody. I think I'm going to get one now, all this talk of headaches. Glenn says, still don't understand why they brought Hayden in to play Vader, not like we see his face or hear his voice. I guess it's something he wanted to do. That's my guess. Because you're right, he's not the biggest dude. And if you think about the two guys they had in the suit for Rogue One, can't remember either of their names now, but they're big guys. Spencer Wilding, big Welsh dude. And then, another dude who did a lot of the stunts for Game of Thrones. But anyway, they're big guys. Hayden's not that stocky anyway. So I do understand where you're coming from there. I kind of feel like Hayden wanted to do it, and we are going to see his face. I think the helmet will be off at some point, whether he's in his chamber, whether it be as Anakin in a flashback. I think we are going to see his face at some point, and that could be in the suit. And yeah, he is a lot shorter than Prowse also. They're going to definitely have to. I mean, he's going to have to a bigger platform boots on, isn't he? I suppose. Or do some sort of, I don't know, how they used to film Lord of the Rings to get the height differences between the hobbits and the not hobbits. Gaz also says, we have had lots of Vader material in canon so far. Vader Marvel is on its third run, but there is a 20 plus years of Vader to mine from. Almost endless possibilities. Yeah, there are stories to tell with that character. So, why... I think we're going to get a Vader standalone series, and I kind of feel like you want to do it now while you can still use James Earl Jones, or you get James Earl Jones to just come in and record everything possible. Like when somebody goes in and records for like Satnav or something, just record everything possible. So we've always got it in the can should we need it after the great man passes. Right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. Be back next week. Look out for a little announcement on May 4th. All right. That's an announcement about an announcement. Look out for that announcement on May 4th. Patreoners, you will get the announcement before May 4th. All right. Everyone else, look out. All right, everyone. I will see you. No, I'm not in the shed. I'm in my. I'm at my mom's at the moment. Since getting back from Mexico, I think I said this last week. She's having a big operation, knee replacement. So I am, having been away for 7 months as well. I am the sibling who's leading the charge in terms of taking on caring duties. So, I'm at my mom's, but I don't think I'll be returning to the shed for a while. But we'll see. Never give up on the shed. You're going to see the shed soon in footage that I actually recorded before I went to Mexico and just never released. So you will get a little bit of shed action back in your life soon. All right, everybody. Thank you all. And let's start waving. That's right. Explaining computers. Start waving, everybody. Keep waving. I'm hitting end broadcast. Thank you all. Take care. Have a great weekend. Rest